Welcome to yet another episode of the Digital Business Forum. My name is David Kibalama, Senior Advisor on Cybersecurity. Today we have a special guest, Monica. We'll give Monica an opportunity to introduce herself. Otherwise, I'll get to have my co-hosts, Dorothy and Dorothy, introduce themselves, and then we'll bring in our guest. So, Dorothy N, please. You're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, David. And thanks for everybody for joining. Thank you very much, Monica. And if it is your first time to see me, you are welcome to our Digital Business Forum. Be informed, be inspired. And today we have an amazing guest, Monica. You're welcome on the platform. You're welcome on this forum. And my name is Dorothy Nakalema. Originally from Uganda, I live in the USA, California, a mom and a proud digital business coach. Thank you, David. Back to you.
Thank you, Dorothy, for that introduction. Can we have Dorothy M uh, have a go at it as well? Dorothy?
You're muted.
Dorothy. I am a healthcare professional. I am a mom. I am a proud digital business owner, and I am happy to be here today. We are glad to have our guest today, Monica. She has so much to share with us today, so stay tuned. And like we always say, when you are informed, when you get inspired, then you make better decisions for yourself and your family. So welcome, Monica, and I'm glad to be here. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Back to you,
Dorothy, for
Dorothy. Yeah.
thank you, Dorothy, for that introduction. Like the traditional is, always guest Monica. You're welcome, and please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Thank you, David, and thank you, Dorothy N and Dorothy M. Yes, my name is Monica Agustin. I am originally from the Philippines, but residing in Canada, Ontario, Canada. I am a mom, a wife. Okay, I have two adult kids, boys, right? And yes, I am a full time licensed optician. I am a coach, a mentor, and a proud digital business owner.
Excited to have you here tonight, and a lot of viewers out there, are anxious to hear the good that you have to say tonight about, digital business and all the all the good stuff, the challenges, and the inspirational information you might have for us. I'll go ahead and ask you a quick question here. Um, to kind of give us an in on what motivated you to join this online business.
Yes, thank you, David. Yes, so 5 years ago, I was looking for something online so I can help my mom who was undergoing dialysis treatments 3 times a week. So I'm also like for myself, like I also wanted to help, I wanted to help my son pay off his student loans, and I also wanted to travel because I've been working so many hours. I work like between 44 to 53 hours a week. So I wanted time for myself. I want to travel without having to worry about paying the credit card bills. Yes. So yeah, so I started searching for something online. Yes, and then yeah, so I just like I started searching for something online. I did actually saw something which is an e-commerce. Yeah, an e-commerce type of thing. And it was selling like travel products, right? But the problem with that is I have no coach and I have no mentor. So it was hard. I was on my own, and there was so much things to do. And there comes to a point in time that I wasn't even sure whether I was doing the right thing. So yeah, I actually didn't push through with it. I started, but on the way I kind of like, I gave up because it was so difficult. The e-commerce was so difficult to pursue, especially I have no guide, right? I was on my own. So yeah, so I didn't really push through with it. So I kept searching. I kept searching for something online. But then again, I actually just kept like, yeah, searching. But then again, on my my work as a full-time licensed optician, because I was working too many hours, I got sick, right? So I got sick, and then one day I found myself in a hospital bed. And yeah, so I was hospitalized, and at the same time my husband also, he has a heart condition, so both of us were in the hospital. And then after that, um you know after being hospitalized for 1 month, and then going for um therapy, like this physiotherapy for another 3 weeks, I told myself, you know what, this is not the life that I wanted. So I tried to search more, because I wanted to work from home. I wanted to supplement my family's resources. So I just kept searching online, and then yeah, one day I saw an ad. I saw an ad of a couple who actually is running a successful online business. And because of that business, I saw that they were able to pay off their debts. They're able to travel more. They were able to buy their first house, and paying off their mortgage just after 2 years of being the business. So I told myself, oh my gosh, how cool is that? And if they can do it, I can do it too. Yeah. But again, there's also this skepticism inside of me, because I told my son about this, right? And then my son said, "No, mom, don't even bother about that. That's like a scam." That's what he told me. So, yeah, I actually, like, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna forget about it. But then again, on my lunch break, I go to my social media, and it popped again. The ad keeps popping up. And then, there's something inside of me. It's my gut feeling that's telling me, you know what, you've been praying for such a long time. You've been praying for something online. So take the leap of faith. This is it. It's something that's telling me right inside my gut feeling. So you know what? I took the courage. I registered my name and email because it's free, right? What have you got to lose? You're getting free information, valuable information. So yeah, I actually watched it 3 times. I did not register right away. I had to watch it 3 times just to be sure, because I wanted to see different people. The first time I watched it, there were testimonials from different people all over the world. But what resonated with me is that this couple, they're actually God fearing. And because I like that, because if you're God fearing, then for sure that this is not a scam, right? And I like what I like about it is that there is a global community, and it's so flexible. So I told myself, okay, I still have my full-time job, and I can do it like on my own pace, on my own time, right? Even on my lunch break. If I go on my lunch break and there's an internet connection, I can do it. So I told myself, okay, you know what? Even though my son is going to get upset at me, I am going to go ahead with this, right? Because that's what my gut feeling is telling me. Yeah. So then I went ahead, I registered, And yes, now I am a proud digital business owner.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Very interesting. Um, Thank you for that elaborate explanation. Wow. It's amazing how you persisted. I mean, after being online and trying things and things are failing, but you still had the courage to push on and find something better. That's not a very easy thing to do, especially after trying things where you've been on your own and you kind of can't find proper bearing. That was really brave, but also having to go through the whole skepticism phase. Things have failed. You have a son that's saying, "Hey, but I think you're taking the wrong move," but you still persist. You know, and quite found something different. Can we have Dorothy and Dorothy? Please take Monica through our next phase.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you, David. Thank you, Monica. David spoke about the skepticism you had, but while you're submitting your story, that's where you talked about your feelings. Like you felt like something it is pushing you, to do something, however much you had some negativities around you. You're like, I wanna go for it. So it just reminds me how my mom used to tell me that joy will never look for you. You will always have to look for that joy so that it comes to you. You cannot be seated and that joy comes to you. You have to apply what it takes for you to get that joy. And I love that point that you followed your feelings no matter the negativity, the skepticism around you. You had to go for it. Wow, congratulations. It's something not easy when mostly you have just negativity around you. All right. Thank you. So let me just go to our second question is oh, sorry. Were there any specific events or experiences that inspired you to become an entrepreneur in the online space, or how have you how have you been able to identify a good opportunity to jump on it, like to jump on?
Yes, thank you for that question, Sis Dorothy. Well, first of all, what I'm trying to look for is something legit, right? Something legit and something that's legit. It's something that's what do you call this? It's something that we can pass it on, like something that we can pass it on to our kids, like a legacy, right? Something that is lucrative. So those are the three things that I was looking for. So when I became an online business owner, I found that, like, if you're living here in Canada, you know how we pay the taxes in a T4, right? So we have that T4 slip at the end of the year. So then when I saw the another business partner that she shared that T4, then I know then it actually validated that this is legit and it's it's lucrative. Um, like, you just have to, like, work hard for it. Again, this business is something that's not a get rich quick, right? So you have to just work hard for it because um, it's a passive income, right? So then I know that it's lucrative. So the possibilities for this, right? Again, if let's say, for example, for my experience, what I can make, let's say, for example, on my full-time job, what I'm making, um, let's say, in a month, I can do it in a day with this online business. So that's something that's lucrative. And what I like about it, it's the legacy, right? So I can pass it on to my kids. And also, it's global. So anywhere I go, like every, let's say, every year, like I go to the Philippines to visit my family, so then at least I can take, I can take the business with me. So that's also something that's that's something that I like about the business. And so that's how I can identify, a good opportunity to jump in, because again, global, the support as well. There's a supportive community. And the most important thing, I'm not alone. I have a mentor and I have a coach who is there with me, guiding me every step of the way. So what more can I ask for in an online business, right? So all the things that I'm looking for, I found it. Yes.
Wow, that's so fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. I felt like you almost pointed out everything when you were talking about the legitimate. Guys, we do pay taxes. For us here in the US, we do they provide us the 1099 to file your taxes. I believe Coach Monica in Canada it's a T4, right? So it's a legitimate. Anything when you're paying tax in these developed countries, of course, that's legitimate. And you spoke about it's not a get quick rich, of course. I always say easy come, easy go. When you get something very easy, it's not even affecting you for you to lose it. You are like, I'm gonna get another one. It was easy to get. But if it was something not easy to get, it means it will be very difficult for you to lose it because you know what you invested in or what how long it took you to generate that passive income. Monica, she was talking about the passive income and legacy, the grover support, like you pointed out everything. And thank you very much for that. And back to you, David.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Monica. Well, you made some key points there, and you were spot on. But more so, after going through what you did with the earlier business, here was another opportunity of an online business with support, a coach, and a mentor. At least somebody to hold your hand to success, or at least till where you feel you're comfortable now to um, navigate the waters by yourself. Okay, so yeah, that was really important. If I were to, if I were put in your shoes, I think I would consider the same kind of points to see that any effort that I'm trying out doesn't go to waste. It should be able to be passed on to my people. Okay, and also that was another key point. Dorothy M, can you
Um,
kindly dive in?
Thank you. Thank you, Monica, for those good information. And what I really caught my attention is that some people will be like, hey, let me go and ask my husband. Let me go ask my, it's your life. I like people who make a decision and then they prove everybody wrong. Because if you have that instinct that this is it, nobody should be coming in to tell you otherwise, because so many people have been wrong in so many ways. And we find people have built empires, people have built companies that have defined the old saying, or they have gone beyond what people could think they would, just because that person believed in himself and it didn't matter what anybody else was saying. So I think I really like the fact that we see that sometimes we get all these negative people around us, but we still come out and believe in ourselves and get it going. And everybody is like, oh, okay, we just join in and just keep going because you proved everybody wrong. So I'm so glad to hear that, because our viewers, when they watch that, they see that many people are they are skeptical about online businesses. They are skeptical when they see all these advertisements on Facebook everywhere, and they don't know where to start. They don't know if they should even check it out or not. But at least when Monica talked about, she did it, she did her due diligence, she thought this is a legitimate, and she also had her reasons why she likes it, and that pushed her to try it out. So thank you, Monica, for that. Just amazing. Yeah. So for the third question for you, Monica, were there any moments when you felt like giving up? Because in any business, we have challenges. And if so, what really motivated you to keep going?
Okay. Thank you for that question, Sis Dorothy M. Yes, there were times that, I felt like giving up because number one, it's like, physically I'm tired already working 44 to 53 hours a week. So if you ask me when is the time that I can even do the business, right? But then in the business, you have to set a schedule, right? Like for me, I actually do it in the evening time. So I'm working full time. When I get home, actually, I set the schedule like 10 to 12, 10 to 1. But you cannot avoid that. Sometimes, you're tired, you're sleepy, and then I can't concentrate on what I'm doing because I'm already tired. And also to add the fact that I do have a skeptical spouse and I do have a skeptical son, right? So we're only four, right, in the family. And the my other son is neutral, right? So then I don't have any moral support. So like to start the business with no moral support, and it's hard, right, doing it on my own. But the beauty of that is the community. The community push me. Like, my coach and my mentor, they're the ones that standing beside me, right? Every step of the way. That's the reason why I actually did not give up because they were there. They were my they were my backbone. They were there supporting me. They were my foundation. So yeah, so it's good to um you know like you have to it's good to associate with like-minded people so that you won't give up, right? So then I kept going, right? And also I'm not tech savvy. Ask me about the eyes, I can give you the answer because I am an eye health, eye care professional. But I'm not tech savvy. When I was actually going through the training, and there are some technicalities. It's hard, right? It's hard if you're not a computer savvy, right?
Right.
um yeah, the only thing that I know was a simple copy and paste. That's it, right? But the beauty of the business is that we have a comprehensive training that is step by step video based. So if I don't get it the first time, I pause and then rewind and watch it again. So, and also on the days that, I feel really, life happens, right? So, um, sometimes I can't do it like because I'm so tired, and I'm just kind of like I have other things to do at home, right? Like cooking and mommy duties, right? But I try to I try to actually do something like if I can't do it at night, then do it the following day on my break time. So that's the beauty of the business. Y- it's there's no pressure. You do it on
Got
your
it.
own
Mhm.
pace, right? So that's what I like about um and also, right, let me just check some of the what do you call it, some of the challenges as well is that I was also restricted. Yeah, my page was restricted. So um yeah, that's the problem, right? Like but I never give up because there's so many platforms. We're not only stuck with just one platform. We have different platforms to choose from. So there's no reason to give up, right? There's no reason. If you got stuck with one, then try other platforms. It's not the end of the world. It's okay to be depressed, but don't dwell on that, don't dwell
Right.
on that. You have to move on. Just keep going. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, very interesting. Thank you. You just got it out of my mind because I had a question for you on whether you had any specific technical challenges. But the fact that you had been online already, it tells me that you kind of had your way of navigating these kind of waters. So, you know, you you know you had the kind of readiness for for these kind of businesses, for the digital businesses. um, how long had you been in the online space before you actually did this?
Well, before I started this business, I tried the e-commerce for like a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried
Wow.
it, but I did not pursue because
Oh,
I felt I was alone. Mhm.
okay, I got it. Wow, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So Dorothy, um can you go for the fifth question?
Me?
Yes. Oh, Dorothy
Oh,
M. Dorothy N.
okay. This is the technical challenge. I think she answered this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just have the last one. Okay, let me just have the last one. Otherwise, thank you very much, Monica, to answer that questions. You talked about doing everything on your pace after your regular jobs, then you come and do something on your business. That is the beauty of being your own boss, by the way. If you're put it in mind that being your own boss, I already said that you no longer have somebody breathing under your neck. Oh, it's time to do this. It's time to do this. Oh, you're late for this. You don't have that somebody. So that's why you could do everything on pace, your own time. So it doesn't matter. For me, before I was doing my other jobs, I would do like either 30 minutes to an hour a day, sometimes 20 minutes because I was coming back very late. So, thank you very much to put that point out. And let me go straight to our last question for you. Um, can you share any valuable lessons or insights you have gained from your experiences as an online business owner?
Yes, thank you for the question, Sis Dorothy N. Yes, so yeah, before I share like some insights on the business, well, 80% of our business is mindset and 20% is skill set. So if you really focus or improve on your personal growth and development, I think that is one key that you will become successful because again, when you work on your mindset, you know any negative vibe that come your way, you know what, you will overcome all the challenges and negativity because you know um being an online business owner, like our journey is not smooth. Like we experience challenges, hiccups, roadblocks along the way. But
Right.
if you do have a positive mindset, like what, those hiccups, the way like I see it, um, they're just part of the journey to become successful. You need to experience that. You need to experience the struggles. You need to experience the roadblocks. You need to experience the hiccups because that's how you will learn. That's how you will grow, right? That's how you become tech savvy. So that's part of being successful. So just because you're struggling does not mean you are failing. Every great success requires some kind of struggle to get there. So no struggle, no success or no progress. Okay. So tips for success, right? So you have to stop wishing and start doing. Okay. You have to take action. Nothing is going to change or nothing is going to get better by itself unless you take action. So do not be affected by naysayers. Okay, always have a positive mindset. So don't waste opportunities, right? So listen to your gut instinct, like what I did. I listened to my gut feeling. um, Also surround yourself with like-minded people, people that will push you to become a better version of yourself. Okay, and then you have to be patient. As I've said, this business is not a get rich quick. You just have to keep planting, right? You have to be persistent, and most of all, you have to pray to the Lord to guide you every step of the way, because you know what, the Lord is there. He will give you the desires of your heart in his time, you know. And then yeah, just keep planting, because one day you will harvest the fruits of your labor. And always have an attitude of gratitude. Yes, and so that sums up my insights, or my yeah, tips for the day. Thank you so much, David, Dorothy N, and Dorothy M.
Oh, thank you very much, Monica. Thank you very much. Wow. Very powerful. You mentioned no struggles, no success. I went to a high school that had a motto um, that went something like this: no pain, no gain. You know, imagine being imagine being through high school and your everyday motto is no pain, no gain. It kind of gets engraved onto your onto your heart, you know, to know that for every struggle that comes, at the end of it, there's a success, or there's no success without actually struggle. So you just put it nicely that some of these challenges that come your way while you're doing what you do, they're meant to make you better and stronger. You know, surround yourself with like-minded people. To build that kind of energy around you. Very important. You know, you're a very strong woman if you manage to pull it off without that kind of moral support. But yeah, it's key to have that. Thank you very much, Monica. We really do appreciate you coming down tonight, to share with us. Let me hear what Dorothy M and Dorothy N have to comment about this last point. So, Dorothy N.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, David. Thank you, Monica, for sharing with us and to our audience. So, by the way, if it is your first time to see us wherever you are, and you think you're asking yourself, what are these people talking about? They tell us they're always here on Sunday. So that means every Sunday 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. We are always here. If we are late, I know today we were kind of late, like 15 minutes. We are sorry for that. But we are always here every Sunday. And if you want to know more about the online business, what we are discussing, we're talking about the guests we're bringing to you guys, you can go to our description. There's always a link. Just click in that link, type in your name and your email address. There is a comprehensive webinar. Guys, once you watch it, you can never be the same. You can never be the same. Or you can reach out to any of us here. We will be able to take you through step by step on how you can start up your own online business and be a financially free person. At the same time, to build a passive income, by the way, that's the most important thing, because most of us, guys, most of the people, most of the employees, they're still living an active income. So an active income, you all know what it means, and you know what it means by passive income. I know Dorothy M is good at explaining the active income, so maybe she will come over later and she takes us through. I've ever had her one time when she was explaining to somebody what is an active income is. So and when it came, you like you spoke about the um our business. It is 60, sorry, 20% skill set, Like with skills, you just have to be with 20%. But remember, this 20%, you already have coaches and mentor to guide you. So probably even if you don't have that skill, you already have guidance people to take you through on how you can go about it. And then there's the best important thing. I think this is, it doesn't even matter even if it's a baby, even if a kid of like 3 4 years. Mindset is the key to success, guys. When you have a positive mindset, I'm not gonna repeat this, David spoke about it, Monique like I spoke about this, how the mindset is very important to anything you are doing. It doesn't matter actually, even if it's not a business, even if it's studies, it's all about, it starts to your mindset, like from your mindset. And lastly, you spoke about being patient. Oh my goodness. You know, when you spoke about this, it's like most of people, some people reach out to you and they're like, okay, how much can I get a month? You're like, oh my goodness. When you're a parent, or when your parents gave birth to you, did you start to walk right away? Did you start to sit right away? So, guys, that is the 20% effort we are talking about, as you, a person, you have to put in. Okay. So your parent, those are going to be your mentors and your coaches. They will be the one guide you through when you know that first step while you're starting to work. So your coaches and your mentors, they'll be able to guide you. And thank you very much, Monica, for all these amazing points. And I feel like you have like pointed out on each and every point when it comes to start our online business. Thank you so much. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Dorothy. That was quite elaborate and very on point. Let's have Dorothy M share her comments and kind of wind up.
All right. So I want to start by thanking Monica for coming out here and just accepting our invite to come and share her knowledge and her journey, her digital business journey. I am so grateful because this was just, one of those experiences that we have had, with our guests before, where somebody was not supported, by their parents, by their spouses, by their kids, and they still went ahead and did it and proved everybody wrong. I just love it. I just love it because we have so much negativity around us most of the time. And most of the time, many people have good ideas. Many times we have opportunities that can truly change our lives. But sometimes the people that we truly like, they're truly like part of our lives. They just don't believe in what we believe. So, like she said, trust your gut, just trust it and just do what you need to do because it's your life. And actually, you may change the life of those people who are against what you're doing. So, for our viewers, just take that step. Like Dorothy explained, the link is right down below on this video, or sorry, on this live. So make sure you click it, come in, check it out for yourself, and see if it's an opportunity that can potentially change your life. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about passive income. So, passive income, if you're not earning, if you're just a W 2, if you're just earning only when you go to work, just know that you're just but a number wherever you're going. Even if you work 40 hours, even if you work 50 hours, 60 hours, you will never build wealth by going to by working for someone else. Okay, by going to your full-time job, by working multiple jobs, you will never be rich. You will just be paying maybe bills paycheck to paycheck and just maybe do a little investment, but not really huge enough to really put you in a position of wealth and richness. So, guys, it's up to you. Monica put it out there for you. She worked all those 44, 52 hours. It never made a difference in her life. But what happened when she started her own business, this online digital business? Look, her life completely changed. Like, why would you not see like this business has changed people's lives and you can be next? So if you're still watching this video or if you're gonna watch a replay, just look. When we bring these people out there, out here, is because we know they have done the extraordinary. All right, they have done something that other people maybe they they didn't take the opportunity and do it, but somebody who has taken that opportunity and succeeded and made it, and they're coming out to you with results. So if they did it, you can do that as well. So click that button, go watch that, webinar, and you can contact one of us here, Dorothy, Emmy, Monica, David. Please just do it. Just do it. Today is your chance to make a difference. Okay, earn that passive income. Passive income is when you earn when you're not doing much, minimum. When you're traveling, money is still tricking, coming in. When you're sleeping, money is still coming in. When you're vacationing in Kenya, in Philippines, like Monica, money is still coming in. That's what you want. Come on. That's what you want for your life. All right. That's enough for me today. But thank you, Monica, and come back again. Thank you so much. Back to you, David.
Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. Well said, well put, and nicely concluded. Monica, we are very um, honored to have hosted you here tonight. Um, we hope to catch up with you another day, another time, but we'll definitely keep in touch. We have done our part. And what's our part? We came out here, okay, stumbled on something interesting. Same way Monica did, it's the same way I did, it's the same way Dorothy M did, and the same way Dorothy N did. Just going by your day on social media, then you stumble on something and you take the time and do your due diligence. Okay. So, what are we saying? If you spend some time here listening to us or watching these videos, and we are talking about something, and God gave you that inquisitive mind, do your due diligence. See how deep the rabbit hole goes. And probably that's all you need to change your life. Okay, there is an opportunity, and we're saying, go check it out. On whichever page you're watching us, there is a description, like Dorothy N said. There's a description. In the description is a link. Click on that link. Go to the website. Unlock a free 20 minutes video webinar explaining what we're talking about, and see if it's something you're cut out to do. And if it's not, you got nothing to lose. But you might just end up telling the same story that we are, of success and good things. So thank you for joining us tonight. Dorothy N, can you go through some of the um, viewer comments that we have, and wind it up for us? Thank you. You're muted. All right. You're muted, Dorothy. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
I
Thank
think
you
it's Dorothy
very.
N. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Dorothy N. All
Okay,
right.
thank you very much. Sorry about that. And let me start with this one. I'm not gonna go through everything, guys. I think we still have some 70 minutes, hopefully. Okay. Watching the replay while waiting for my flight. Wow, from Seattle, Tacoma International Airport, USA. Oh my god, and this is interesting. So it can now tell you that, you can do it anywhere.
Exactly.
You can do it anywhere. We have Ozzy. It says Dozy. Yeah, says watching from Boston. Thank you very much, Dozy. And we have Zawadi saying hello, coach. Hey, Zawadi. And the list, this one leads. Online space says watching from Winson. Oh, sorry. All right, Ontario. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. And then we have Ozzy again says, thank you, Monica, for coming. Quite inspiring and encouraging. Wow. No access without struggle. This particular point will keep me going, no back. Wow. This is wonderful. That means we are changing people's lives right there. So this is amazing. This is amazing to have such a comment. All right. I thank David and the two Dorothys for this opportunity. Oh, I thank David. Sorry. I thank David and the two Dorothys for this opportunity to watch and listen to people with experience in the business. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you, Etobert.
always go home with something that will help me to improve on digital journey. You're welcome.
Thank you, Etobert.
This is
Thank you.
amazing.
And thank you for
Thank you so
watching us
much,
every
guys.
Sunday.
Thank you for watching. And yeah, I believe we have some 15 minutes. Do you think we can have some simple talk before we go? Or our guest, do you want to leave? Moniker?
Unmute. Okay. Well, I thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for having me. It was I'm really truly grateful that I can inspire, those viewers out there.
Yeah.
And I'm sure somebody will resonate. Like there's a lot of moms, right, who are also skeptical, who have skeptical spouses and skeptical sons. But then again, nothing will change if you don't take action. Because, the key to success is taking action. So again, it's a free complimentary webinar. So if you're like me, trying to look for something that's legit, lucrative, and something that you can leave as a legacy to your family, you have to start by, you know, um, just watch the webinar and then go from there, because nothing will change unless you take action. And yes, so you can reach out to David, Dorothy M, Dorothy N. They're all there for you to guide you and to tell you your next step. So yeah, so thank you so much. I have to do my mommy duties. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me.
All
Yes.
All
right.
right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. All right. So, guys, do you have something we would discuss, or we can leave it for a day? If you have any questions, guys, out there, just put it in a comment section. We will always come here and answer all your questions with our guests. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and bye bye for now.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.